Hello, my loves. Happy New Year. Today we're going to be doing some skin therapy, which is going to be a mix of my nighttime skincare routine as well as a little bit of a girl chat because 2023 was given this exact moment, okay? Stress. And I feel like going into the new year and entering into 2024, sometimes we need a little pep talk, and I got you. Just before I get started, any of the product details are listed on the screen and I'll link them down below for you guys. As we enter into a new year, I always feel like it's second nature to reflect on the past year and really focus on, what worked, what didn't work. And it can get a little bit overwhelming because a lot of people are flaunting everything that they've achieved this past year and what they plan to do for the next year. And if you feel like you didn't cross your goals off, or if you feel like the year didn't go exactly how you planned it to, it can be really hard to constantly see that and to constantly be reminded of the mishaps or the failures. But you have to recognize the fact that you're here right now, the fact that you're sitting down and listening to this video just shows how far you've come. And honestly, when I think back to where I was January of 2024, I had just gotten laid off from my job and I quite literally felt like my world was crumbling. And one thing I can definitely pat myself on the back for is that I survived, and I want everybody who's listening this to also give themselves the recognition for the fact that they survived the year. Even if it didn't go exactly how you had planned, even if you had a lot of trials and tribulations, if you had heartbreak, if you had loss, the fact that you made it and stepped into 2024 and you chose to keep going, that is something to be proud of yourself for. That is something to give yourself a hug and credit for. And I am so proud of you. And sometimes, yes, it's good to look back at the past and really reflect on the lessons that you've learned and the experiences and the knowledge that you've gained over the year. But I wanted to touch base and remind you not to get too caught up in that. The past is the past. There's nothing that you can do to change anything that happened within this past year, unfortunately. Once time goes, it's done. The most that you can do is enter into this new year and just see it as a fresh chapter. And by the time I'm uploading this, you have 358 days to turn around any situation that feels like it's overbearing, to do what you want to do in this life and not be held back by your past experiences. But what you can do is put a positive foot forward into the new year. And I know that can feel like a lot of pressure. I feel like going into the new year, especially, everybody wants to redo their goals and have all these New Year's resolutions and almost overwhelm themselves with trying to do a complete 180 with their lives. And you don't have to do that. Honestly, time is a social construct. The new year is whenever you want it to be. If you want the new year to be in the spring, it's in the spring. If you want the new year to be on your birthday, it's on your birthday. This is your life, and we're all living a different version of this human experience. Yes, I'm a winter baby. I'm born in the winter, but spring is my season, and that's when I feel the most revitalized and creative. That's my new year. But during this waiting period, this hibernation period, this is kind of where you set the foundation. Not in the sense of needing to have every single aspect of your life figured out, but just kind of have an idea. But keep those big goals, keep those big dreams. Never stop dreaming and hoping for the best case scenario. You wouldn't get the idea if you weren't capable of doing it, and just work towards them one day at a time. Honestly, sometimes the most pleasurable part about getting what you want is the journey, because you learn so much. And just take it day by day and stop taking life so seriously. I turned 27 this year, and if I would have said that a couple months ago, I would have literally gagged, because to me 27 sounds like such a serious age. But I realized, why am I taking my life so seriously? And we get so stressed out about the most minuscule things, when in reality our time is so limited. I think my motto for 2024 is to just not take life so seriously. Have fun with life again. Do the things that you were passionate about when you were a kid. Stop saying no to everything and just start saying yes sometimes, even if it seems scary, even if it's out of your comfort zone. Experience this beautiful life that we were given the opportunity to experience. We're all here for a reason, and that reason sometimes is just to exist in the most blissful way possible. So pick up that hobby, read that book, take that trip, call the person you have a crush on and tell them that you like them. You know what I'm saying? Like, life is just way too short for us to constantly be stuck in these little bubbles of ours. Explore, expand your mind, expand your soul, connect with people, just have fun and just experience life to the fullest, and don't take it so serious. Even when you have bad moments and you experience loss and XYZ, sometimes you just have to look at loss as, I'm so happy I got to experience that while I could. But just be happy for the experiences that we're given in the days that we wake up and we're still alive and we still have functioning bodies and functioning minds. That is such a blessing. Overall, I'm kind of chatting now. If the video is still going on, then I'm just gonna add some music and you guys can vibe out for the rest of this video. But that I'm sending you a million hugs and kisses and an infinite amount of abundance from the universe to bless you in 2024. Because I'm not gonna lie, 2024 is giving that girl. And I think that we are all about to be in our highest frequencies and timelines as long as you believe it. But I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in to this week's video, and I will see you next week. Bye.
Get some in now, let your edge out. To some iceberg, you'll be heavy in my mind. Can you get the heck out? I need rest now, got me bummed out. You so, baby, baby, baby. I've been on my empty mind, shit. I should've came from losing the best of me. I worry that I wasted the best of me on you, baby, you don't care. This is urgent. Tryna make some simple change. Let me a war in my mind. Gotta let go. When you was born.